All right, Gabby, thank you. New at 5, authorities bust an apparent stash house, taking in over a dozen people. They also found the person that was running the house.
12 News journalist Sean Rice is live where this bust happened. And Sean, back around 2009 or so, it seems like we had one of these busts, once a week. But we haven't seen one very often lately.
Yeah, and I suspect there's more than just this single stash house operation, but this was a pretty big bust for federal investigators. Let's take you back to last week. This is when HSI agents had nearly 24 people lined up right outside one apartment unit here behind me at the Ark on Desert Cove Apartments. Every single person living inside, 19 people in one unit, had recently been smuggled across our southern border and only living here temporarily in preparation to be transported to other states across our country. Tonight we're learning that because of the work of federal investigators, this operation has been stopped completely in its tracks.
This is the largest bust I've personally heard of since I've been a lawmaker in Arizona.
Republican State Senator Jake Hoffman has been an Arizona lawmaker for a decade, and he's never seen a picture taken in Arizona quite like this one. 19 people taken out of apartment unit 103, sat down on bricks and processed by federal immigration agents. Federal court documents describe this apartment unit as a stash house where border crossers would live just days after crossing illegally.
This is both a national security crisis, it is a law and order crisis, and it is a humanitarian crisis. Because you're seeing, like in this instance, 19 individuals, victims, that were crammed inside a single bedroom apartment. That is absolutely inhumane.
On March 2nd, HSI agents executed federal search warrants, finding the 19 people inside. And just down the street, they found the stash house operator, a man named Ivan Jonathan Manajades. In an interview with investigators, Manajades says he was paid $100 a day to house illegal immigrants at the stash house. Over the last 6 months, he estimated he's housed 150 people inside Unit 103. Federal agents also arresting 2 load drivers who would be paid thousands of dollars to give these immigrants car rides to states all across the East Coast.
This is not just an Arizona problem, it is a national problem. But we are continuing to work on this issue, and until the scourge of human trafficking comes to an end once and for all, we're going to continue to work on this issue.
One person interviewed who was living inside, Pedro Gomez Perez, said he was, quote, shocked by how many people were inside the apartment when he arrived. Our efforts to reach management for the Ark on Desert Cove were unsuccessful. Hoffman believes this human smuggling bust may be one of many on the horizon for federal investigators.
So I applaud the members of law enforcement, both locally and federally, that participated in this effort, and I'm so grateful that they took this gang down.
And tonight, that stash house operator and those 2 load drivers all face a federal felony charge related to transporting illegal immigrants. As for the other 20 or so people picked up and transported to local immigration centers here throughout the valley, they are being processed for immigration violations and are already well into the deportation process. We're live tonight in Phoenix. I'm Sean Rice, 12 News.